Urban Notes Podcast, where real people tell real stories through urban lifestyles and cultures.
We got another dope brother today, Saleh. Saleh, so give us a little bit about who Saleh is and why brought Saleh out here in this cold to do this work.
Well, one thing that brought me out here is I don't got nothing else to do. Aside from that, I mean, it's all love. It's something positive. I'm always like take the opportunity. Like if somebody hit me up or like holla, they hit me up talking about like we out, we doing this. I'm like, I bet I'm coming. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, like whenever time I can come. But I'm a growing young man. So I'm still trying to find my way in the world. And it's a lot, but I feel like I'm really going on a good path. And yeah, man, I'm just out here.
You're just out here. So you say you're trying to find your way. What is something that you're trying to find? What are you trying to seek?
Peace, like mental peace. I'm trying to seek a lot of love. Opportunities, motivation, inspiration, creation, creativity.
I'm in Brooklyn.
There's a lot of stuff. I mean, I feel like I got a lot to give and I got a lot to do. So while I'm young, I might as well do it. I still got that energy in me. I ain't tearing butter labs.
So definitely, you got a lot of energy. So I see that you're one of the young people in Harlem, right? So what is something that you want to tell other young people who hasn't been in that journey with you, who are journeying in the process with other dope brothers and sisters? So what was something you want to tell them?
I would say is you just gotta stay in it, man. Like I've had times where I've been struggling, like just being present in the moment, being here and around people, and it's tough sometimes because I just be in my head, thinking about all the other shit that be going around and all that. But I would say to young people, like, find something that will benefit you. Don't go towards nothing that's gonna hurt you in the long run, and surround yourself with people that are going to support you and look out for you. Because that's a lot of where my confidence and where my motivation comes from is the people around me.
So you say your motivation comes from a good support system
good support
that really thrive into like your mental health, your relationship, and also relationship with yourself and the community.
Yeah.
So before we go, what is one thing you want to tell young people that you learned that you want them to learn? Like, let me rephrase that question. What is something that, because you came out today, right? Like, you hear all the affirmation from the community. You hear about people. You hear all of us talk about all the different reactions we got. What was something that motivates you to continue to do this work?
Honestly, like, I'm always motivated, but to me, it's not even like a thing about like, oh yeah, like let's do this. Like, it should be natural. It shouldn't be no like, since this and that is happening, then I need to do this and that. Like, nah. This is always happening, so regardless of the fact, like, it's like the way you unconsciously, do stuff, like you'll do this and that, and not think about it. It's the same way you do that with like cleaning and helping out people. Like it's not a thing about like, like I gotta get compliments or something. Like, no, I don't care about none of that. I don't care about anybody who might be looking at me thinking I'm crazy or something. Like, nah, bro. Like this is it. This is natural. Like everybody should be doing this. There's no reason to like not be doing this, not for everybody doing it, because we have more people doing it, then we wouldn't have the problems that we have. So
Appreciate it. Definitely, if we get more people to come outside, it takes 7 of us right now. The next week might be 14, might be 30. You never know. You just gotta keep bridging the gaps. But I appreciate you, bro, and thank you for coming through. You heard? What's that? Peace. Welcome, Mickey. How you doing, Mickey?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good.
So what brought you out here in this rain, in this cold, in the old side of Brooklyn, Eastern Parkway today?
Oh man, just the opportunity to make a difference. It's a good chance that after picking up all this trash, it might be a lot more down there in the next couple of days, but we made a difference picking up all that garbage today. It'll be a lot less garbage out there tomorrow.
So what was some of the reaction that you got from the community members when they see you was cleaning up the streets? What was some of the moments for you? I saw you was talking about some people was reaching out to you, talking about, you know, do you work at McDonald's or these different things. So what was some of the reactions for you?
Oh man, I had people telling me like, what are you doing? It's raining outside. Like, you know it's gonna rain all day, right? I'm like, yeah, the rain ain't never hurt nobody. I'm out here, you know, and I choose to be out here. I had somebody, think I was a McDonald's employee because I was cleaning up outside McDonald's. But, you know, I'm like, no, you know, I don't work at McDonald's. I choose to be out here. I'm just helping the community. So, yeah, it felt good to help the community today.
Definitely. So what are some things that you want to tell young sisters who saw you out here? I see a lot of young sisters was looking at you and they were trying to figure out if they should do it. What would you tell them?
I would tell them that they need to pick up a bag, too. Like, don't just watch. Like, the compliments are appreciated, thank you, but it would be nice for y'all to be out here, too, getting some of this in, too, you know?
Most definitely. It's always important to really give back to your community. And so, what is something that you fight for, and what's something that you always want to tell young people so they can hear you?
Oh man, well I'm just, for me, I'm fighting to just be a better person, like every day. Growth is just important, no matter how little. I'm fighting to be a better mother. Like, you know, I got a almost 8-year-old son, so I want to be the best mother I can be, the best woman that I can be. Yeah.
You are, baby.
Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby.
Thank you, Mickey. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, on
Until
The
next
Block
time.
with Rasta. You can follow me on Spotify on The Block with Rasta anytime. You can follow us on IG on The Block with Rasta. Definitely much love, yo. So, how you doing today? Tell me what one thing that you fight for and introduce yourself to everybody.
Okay, so today I am feeling fantastic. One thing I'm fighting for, justice and peace for all. That's what everybody is, right?
Right.
And who am I? I'm Tynesha Hamilton. I live in Brooklyn in this neighborhood. And I just, you know, a lot of people know me as a really nice person in the neighborhood. But yeah, I love my neighborhood. Yeah.
So what relationship brought you to come outside in the rain and it's cold to really come outside and really, like you said, you live in the community, so what motivates you to come outside and actually, you know, clean the community?
Really seeing the work that we do in the community is something that really like drives me to continue to come outside, because it's like, you know, there are people and the people are us that really make the changes in the community, and it's like to be a part of that is something bigger than any of us. Like, you know, God is lending bodies for us to continue to, you know, build a beautiful world, because the world is not so bad. It's just we really gotta like bond people together to make it better.
Most definitely. So what would you tell, you know, like dope sisters and brothers like that want to do this work, right, but never had the opportunity to do it, never had the space to do it? What would you tell them?
To just get outside. The best way to find something is to really just go outside and put yourself in it, and then something, you know, if you want it enough, it'll attract to you, and then, you know, you really just gotta place yourself in different places, because if you're in the house sitting around and you think something's gonna change, nothing's gonna change. Like, you really gotta get outside and find people.
Yes, Todd.
Most definitely. I agree with that. And it's important to really, you know, help your community thrive. You know, it
Right.
takes one bag, it takes 1,000 bags away. That's what I'm saying. So is there anything else you want to tell the young people that is listening right now?
For all the young people out there, please do not give up. If you believe in better things are coming and you believe in change, be that change, be that better thing. And just make sure you can really like show up for yourself, because then when you do that, you show up for everybody else, and then they want to get on board and they want to continue to do things. Be the leader that you know you can be.
Most definitely. So where can they find you on social media?
Social media, I'm on Instagram, Tynesha_D. That's TYN as in Nancy, ISHA_DEE. But I'm out here. You can find me there. That's really it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank
Appreciate
you.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, ready? Let's go. Peace. We here with one of the co-founders of
Don't say my name, I can say it.
I know, we one of the co-founders of Holla. So My brother, describe yourself to the community.
Appreciate it.
Who are you?
Peace. Alex, he, they, them, El Toro from Brooklyn, East Flatbush, Bed-Stuy, Crown Heights, North Carolina, South Carolina, Mississippi, Grenada, Honduras, Belize, all over the diaspora, Africa. So, my people everywhere. Foundational black, foundational black Americans, foundational black Africans. And what brought me out here today is, one, shout out to Nemo. I love my brother Nemo and his spirit. And he challenges me because he was like, yo, son, I need you to organize this shit. I was like, all right, bet. And me and Tanisha felt the challenge.
Right.
We felt the challenge, and it was important too because it's not about, it's not about looking good. It's not about getting money. It's not about like rewards, but putting in real struggle, real work. And I think, for our young people, I think, people that was looking at us today doing this work, they was, they really felt the energy that we was bringing and the community that we was trying to create. And I say to all the people, come out and help us clean. Come out and help you clean. This is a process. Like I was just telling my lady that we need to, every Sunday we're gonna have family cleaning, because I want my son to know how to clean. He needs to know, like, yo, this is what you need to be doing. You feel me? It's important that we implement these cultures, these values. Our families are like the state puts too much money into prisons and police. We do not have enough money in sanitation. And the shit that we have in sanitation isn't enough. And also, we do not need other people to deal with our problems. We need us to clean our own shit. Let's clean our own shit. And then we could come at the state and the real enemy about they shit. Yep.
Most definitely, I agree with that. We got to do that. So, you say we want to keep doing this every Sunday. So, what is one goal in mind for you that you want to tell young people to come outside? What is one invitation to young people that you want to tell them right now that they will hear you to come out and do this every Sunday?
Yeah, and one, I definitely want to know, people got to understand where they at. People got to understand where they at. Because I was just thinking, I was like, yo, how do we tell young people who's deeply in the streets to come to another neighborhood they don't fuck with the clean? That is something that we need to understand. What I'm trying to, relate to young people is that this is struggle work. When you tapping into trying to help your community, loving yourself, loving your community. So I would tell people, start where you at. Start where you at. You feel me? For young people who want to join us, you could nominate your block. If you know places that you and your people love to hang out and chill, but the shit just be totally dirty as fuck, or places that you just know is just dirty as hell in your neighborhood that you want clean, come holler at us. And come out and help us clean. Don't be hitting me up and then want me to clean it and you ain't cleaning. You feel me? So I think that is very important. And from the last statement I said, we need to critically think about the people who we should be tapping into who are afraid of leaving their blocks because of the war, because, they be in the streets. So those are other mindsets that we need to start changing too to support us here.
Most definitely. So, I mean, everything you said was well put. I feel like a lot of times we are so scared to move our blocks, and that's where the community lack at when we build communities, where we oftentimes don't try to extend that olive branch to the community to really have a communal base of like relationship where, back then when we was younger, we got a barbershop, we got a beauty salon, we got the churches, we got after school program, but now these programs are getting taken away. And what you said was so real. It's like sometimes we just got to take one step at a time. We got to tap the 1 foot a comfort zone to understand those wishes. So like even for me being out here, like just to see the work out here alone, that's transcending. You know what I'm saying? I have a 5-year-old son, so like I already told like, yo, little man, when you get like 7 years old, you going outside with me, bro. Like I have an 8-year-old cousin that, you know, that she always want to do this too. So like I already know we got to push our narrative to our kids. We got to push this narrative of like what it means to build community, to buy black, and even where we at right now. Can you give them a little bit of where we at right now in this present moment?
We at Ujamas, dope black African owned space store, health food store. Shout out to Mr. Nelson, right, and Miss Colette, who let us
Marlon.
and Marlon.
Yeah, Marlon's the owner.
And brother Marlon, the owner. Word, I think this is what community is about. You know, letting us, they letting us, one, use the space for events, to hold community meetings, letting us use the space to leave material here for cleaning. This is also a space to invest in, to get medicine, to get food, to get, exactly. So I think word, shout out to this space. Shout out, we need more spaces like this space. And I think we do have spaces like these in our communities, and nobody's putting enough money in it. Like, you know, stop fucking going to the Foot Lockers, giving them all the money. We going to the supermarket. You could come here and get some food. You could come here and get some banana. You can come here and get all types of spices, all types of stuff. So I think you know, we could definitely lean on black spaces that actually support the community. Yeah.
Definitely. So to end this last thing, like for young people who want to donate their blocks and donate their community, where can they find you to request those things?
Find us at Holla Link All Together. That's on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can just find us on, I think everybody uses Instagram and Facebook, so please find us there. I am the community, so I ain't going to tell you to find me individually. You can just find all of us.
Most definitely. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate you. And thank you for joining On the Block with Rasta. You can find this episode on Spotify. So, we're on the block with Rasta. We here at
Ujamas Health Food Store.
Alright, so tell us a little bit of what we do today. What was we doing today?
We were just cleaning up for real. We were going to church, real church.
And so, how did that make you feel while you was outside in the rain, the cold, and you was really picking up these garbage? How would that make you feel just seeing the community getting cleaned up in those moments?
It felt good, for real. A lot of the people were enthusiastic about it. They was trying to give us money and stuff like that. But we'd rather for y'all to come out here and help us clean up than try to pay us to do the work. It'd be better for y'all to help us come out here and clean up.
Most definitely. So, for young people who want to come outside and really do this work but scared to do it, what would you tell them?
You live in a neighborhood, man. you live here, bro. So you're not really doing nobody else a favor. Like, you're really looking out for your own self-interest, cleaning up your neighborhood. Like, who the fuck wants to live in a dirty neighborhood?
Right.
Who wants to, I just think this is common sense. I really don't think we're doing nothing special. I don't think this is anything like noteworthy for real. I just think it's common sense. Like, you live somewhere, keep the place clean. It's that simple.
Most definitely. And a lot of times we fail to realize that, a little bit of garbage can accumulate to a lot of garbage in the community. And oftentimes, if we don't clean it up in a certain way, we can make a lot of harvest. So, like, what are some things that you would tell young people in their other neighborhoods that want to do it too, like how to bridge the gap between other neighborhoods?
What's the question?
Like, how would you build a gap between other communities to really do cleaning the streets?
Just get up on Saturday morning and go outside with a trash bag on your block, whatever block that you live on, and pick up the garbage that is on your block. It takes 30 minutes, and then you have the rest of your day.
Most definitely.
Just like how y'all can get up and go to church and go to mosque and go to all these different places. Y'all can get up for 30 minutes and clean the filth that is outside of your house.
Most definitely. So where can
And maybe
these
the
young
filth
people
that's
find you?
inside your house.
Right, definitely. So where can these young people find you?
Find me.
Yeah, like on social media, where can they find you?
You find me like Garvey. You find me in the whirlwind. It's not about me. You don't have to find me.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you so much.
And definitely, until next time, y'all.